Hey everyone, my name's Ina and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my August favorites video. Yes, August is over and we are now on the first Burr month of the year and I'm so excited for the holiday makeup and just all the Christmas lights and whatever. I just love Christmas and pag dumating na yung Burr months, I can already feel that Christmas is coming near. So I'm very excited. By the way, I am sick today, so I do apologize if my voice sounds a bit weird or if I look matamlay. I tried to apply tons of makeup to help me look wide awake and healthy, so I hope that helps. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's check what is in my August favorites. Alright, first off, let me talk about my one and only skincare item, and it is actually a sunblock. This one is the Belo Sun Expert, what is this? Transparent Mist. This has SPF 50 and it is non-sticky, quick drying, cell protect, and hypoallergenic. It says here that it has UVA/UVB broad spectrum. I really do love this because this actually helps me apply sunblock every day because as it says, it is not sticky. That is actually true, and after you apply it on your face, it just feels like nothing. You don't feel any stickiness, you don't feel wet, you don't feel sweaty, but it does feel a bit oily on your skin, and your skin will look oily if you do not apply any makeup. So this has just helped me apply sunblock, as what I said, every single day because it does not bother me at all, and it's very easy to apply. You just spray that on your face and on your body and you're good to go. Next up, let me move on to a hair care item. I've actually already mentioned this in a favorites video sometime last year, but I just wanted to mention it right now because I still do love this up to this day. This is the L'Oreal Paris Smooth Intense Anti-Frizz Serum. It's a leave-on conditioner and it says 48 hours anti-frizz. It does contain argan oil and it says it nourishes, calms, smooths, silky, sleek, manageable result. It's for frizzy and rebellious hair, which is actually the kind of hair that I have. So this has really helped me out a lot. It actually lasted me for more than a year. And mind you, I did use this every single day when I was working. I bought this for 345 pesos, but as I said, it does last you a very long time. You only need 1 to 2 pumps of this depending on the length of your hair. I really love this. It smells super great and it does control the frizz in my hair. And it doesn't feel oily, it doesn't drag your hair down. It still gives you that bounce and that volume in your hair. And it's not sticky and it doesn't feel gross on your hair. And I really like it. It also does not promote dandruff on my scalp, so that's a very good thing. Plus, it also gives shine to your hair. Yes, it does. Alright, now let me talk about my favorite nail polish remover. This is the Ceres nail polish remover. I don't know if this is actually available in Manila or other parts of the country. I buy mine from the grocery stores of Gaisano malls. This one is a nail polish remover with acetone. It gently removes nail polish without drying, moisturizes, and strengthens the nails. And this one is in floral scent. It contains 60 ml of the product, and this one is only 16 pesos and 40 cents. The good thing about this one is that it doesn't dry out my cuticles when I remove my nail polish, and also it lasts me quite a long time and it doesn't smell bad. It also doesn't leave my nails with that white thing, which just makes me feel like I have really dry and basta, I don't like the feeling. This has really been my bae right here. My bae. Alright, finally let's move on to the makeup items. First, let me talk about the base that I have been loving this month. It's actually also a repeat because I've also already mentioned this in a favorites video sometime last year. But as you have seen in my tutorials, I always gravitate towards this product because it's just a very nice foundation. This is the Sansan Soleil Matte Foundation with vitamins A, C, and E and SPF 43, which is so good, especially for us here in the Philippines because the sun is just up there nakatirik straight on our face. So yeah, this is just really nice and it has great coverage. Plus it's also very affordable. I only bought this for 149.50 last year and I still have some left. I still have like half or 1/4 left of the bottle. The only bad thing about this foundation is that it only has one shade and the shade does run quite light, as you can see. That's a swatch of the foundation. It's not matte whatsoever, unlike the name suggests. It's like a satin finish. It gives you a dewy effect, but you can always go over that with powder to make it matte. It also lasts quite a long time on my face. It gives me awesome coverage and it's quite buildable without looking cakey. So I've really been loving this. It's just really bad because Sansan is always out of stock with this product. I believe it's only available during summer. At least that's what I have observed. So once you see this, grab it. It's really, really very nice. And of course, I still love my Pond's Flawless White BB Cream. This is in the shade Light and it has SPF 30. This is what I gravitate towards. This is what I gravitate towards when I just apply makeup in the car because I could just use my hands with it. I won't talk about this that much because I've already mentioned this in, I don't know, 2 favorites videos lately, and I might get tired of listening to me talking about this. Alright, since we're talking about coverage, let me talk about my favorite powder of the month, actually for a few months already. This is the Sansan Two-Way Cake Foundation, and this was actually under the Sarah G collection, but I believe it's just the same formula as their other two-way cakes in the round packaging or the circle packaging. This is in the shade 01 if you can see, and this also has vitamins A, C, and E and SPF 15. So this is what the inside looks like. It has a powder puff included, and this is actually a really good quality powder puff. This has lasted me a long time and it's still really good. It still looks no, doesn't look brand new. I do wash this every week, okay? And as you can see, I have hit pan because I really like this. I use it almost every day, like when I go out of the house. This is the powder that I use. Also, the packaging is really super nice, right? See, metallic blue, and it's just really nice and very handy. Plus, that powder really does give me awesome coverage. After I use this BB cream, I follow up with a powder and it gives me almost full coverage, I tell you. Try that powder and just beat your face with a powder puff with a powder, and then brush off the excess with a powder brush, and you will see what I mean. You will love it. Alright, now moving on to a brow product that I've been loving this month. As you may have seen in my tutorials, I always use brow pencils for my brows, but lately I've been so into brow powders. This is my favorite brow powder as of the moment. Just comes in this really simple packaging. It's the Avon Versatile Brow Makeup in Natural Brown, and I don't really know if they even sell this anymore. I haven't seen it in any of their catalogs or brochures lately, but it does look like this. Dat Pando. I've been using this a lot lately, and mind you, this used to be my mom's, and then I used it a couple years back, so it is quite old, but it still works well on my brows. This is actually what I have on my brows right now. I just have some brow tint on just to tint my brows and make it the same color as my hair. It also has this angled brush that comes with the brow powder, and this is just very helpful for when I'm just doing my makeup in the car. And yeah, it's just very helpful. It's also a lot faster and a lot easier than using brow pencil, so love this! Alright, so finally the last items that I will talk about in this favorites video are some lipsticks, and they are these Maybelline Colorshow lipsticks. I have 2. The first one is in the shade Neon Pink. It looks like this. As you can see, it is a very nice hot pink shade. It's very vibrant, and it just gives your face that glow, especially when you're not wearing lots of makeup, and it just looks really nice. This one actually smells a lot like cherries. A lot of people say that they don't like the smell of these lipsticks, but I really like the scent of them. So let me give you a swatch of Neon Pink. How lovely is that shade? I really love that shade. I really love it. The second shade that I have is in the shade True Toffee. Almost dropped it. It's in the shade True Toffee, and that's what it looks like. It's just a very nice peachy brown nude shade, if I may say. That's the shade right there. As you can see, it's a very nice peachy brown shade. Both of them are actually perfect for everyday for me. This one is actually a great everyday lipstick for me because I don't apply makeup every day, so just popping that lipstick on gives my face radiancy. Is that even a word? Wala kayong pakialam. Kung gusto kong gamitin ng word na radiancy sa video na to, kung gusto na, gumawa na kayo gusto ng video. That's my take on the pabebe, okay? So yeah, I really love these lipsticks just because they do moisturize your lips at the same time. It's also super affordable. I believe I only bought this for 169 pesos each. They do give a glossy look to your lips. I've been so into glossy lips lately. I really like it. Wala na akong masasabing iba pa. Alright, now as per usual, let me talk about my favorite movie of the month. I believe I have actually a cheat sheet right here. I believe I've seen 3 movies this month. I've seen Mission Impossible, Fantastic Four, and Attack on Titans. For me, the best movie is Mission Impossible 5? Is it 5? I will put the exact title here because I actually forgot. So yeah, that is actually the best movie for me just because I didn't feel sleepy while watching it. It had lots of action, which is what you would expect from Mission Impossible, right? And even though Tom Cruise is like really old already, not really old, but like in his midlife age already, he still looks super hot and handsome and sexy, so that's really a plus for you, Tom Cruise. And I just really liked it. Kenneth and I actually watched it together. Well, we watched all of these movies together, but we really liked it. We thought it was super exciting, and we just thought it was a really nice movie. I can't wait for the next one, if there will be a next one. Second place is Attack on Titans. That movie is actually really nice, even though I'm not really into anime movies. That's like an anime which was turned into a movie, played by real people, you know? So yeah, that holds the second place for me. It was actually a really nice movie. The only thing is that those Titans are so darn ugly. They actually gave me a scare or a fright, and I just didn't like watching that movie because they were so ugly. They just look super scary, and that movie though was really morbid. If you don't like morbid movies, don't watch it. Last place is Fast and the Furious. No, Fast and the Furious. Last place is Fantastic Four. Don't watch that movie, it's just so boring. And you would expect that it has a lot of action, right? Because it's Fantastic Four. Hello, didn't have a lot of action. Super chatty movie. It just left Kenneth and I super sleepy. Kenneth actually slept. It's just not worth watching in the cinema. Better buy a DVD if you really want to watch it. Well, at least for me. That's what I think about the movie. Alright, now let me talk about my favorite song of the month. Nagilan ang aking behek. So yeah, that's my favorite movie. It's Cheerleader by OMI. I don't know how to say the artist's name, but I think that's how you say it. So that's how I will say it. So yeah, that's just my favorite song. I know it's not really a new song, but lately I just found out the real story behind that song when I watched a video in YouTube. I will try to look for that video and link it in the description box below, just in case you want to watch it. But that video just made me want to listen to that song all the time because I just know all the hardships and what really went on behind that song. So good job, OMI, I love you! Anyway guys, that's the end of this favorites video, and I hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel to see more videos and to help this plump caterpillar to become a butterfly. And also don't forget to leave me a comment down below of any movie on any videos that you would want to see, or just any questions or comments that you want to ask me or tell me. Go ahead and do that. I always reply to comments and I love hearing from you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!